Disaster. You're leaving everything laying around. It's ridiculous.
Who crawled up your butt and died?
You.
Gross.
Hey, get up, man. I want to watch some TV. You've been laying out here all morning.
What's got you two all riled up?
Just turn up the volume, would you?
The Heartbreak Kids have gone from sensational dynamic duo to a sudden two-headed monster, and boy, this is an ugly one.
Hey, I thought I played pretty good out there.
This team still has not found its identity, and I know that Coach O'Brien claims that his two-quarterback system is matchup-based, but I gotta tell you, it sure looks like he still doesn't have a clue what's going on. As Coach Madden famously once said, if you've got two quarterbacks, you've got none. And right now, I gotta tell you, man, Coach O'Brien's indecisiveness with the most important position on the team is only gonna lead to problems on the field.
The answer is simple. Just start me.
That would make the situation worse. I mean, the team plays better when I'm on the field. Everybody knows that.
If I could just get into a rhythm, I'd be fine. Last thing I need is to be worrying about you breathing down my neck if I make one mistake.
Well, you better believe it that I'll be there when you do.
Okay, I see what's going on here, guys.
I don't know what made you follow me here and try to win back your old position. I mean, you could have just kept the Heartbreak Kids going, or you could have went your own route on another team, but you decided to, what, come here and punish me? Is that it?
What are you talking about? You're the one who showed up and stole what was mine in the first place, okay? I'm supposed to be Batman, you're Robin.
Look, I get you're upset, but we're in this together.
No, we're not. I'm just gonna leave.
AT&T Stadium on this beautiful Saturday in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The top travel destination this week for alumni of these two storied football powerhouses. And the site of the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups. As we'll see the Oregon Ducks taking on the LSU Tigers. For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
28-yard line.
LSU with a 1st and 10. They'll go play action and let him throw right away. He'll buy some time right. And that is cool. What we do. Pulled it in. And he will take this in. Touchdown LSU. A big play there. 72 yards. And LSU has taken the early lead. And it's good to make it 7-0.
Makes the score. The LSU Tigers 7, Ducks 0.
After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Back at the
Not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
And taken right at the 35. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. On first down, Key, flush to his right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the... And this is caught. And he will take this in. Touchdown, LSU. A big play there. 54 yards. And LSU adds on to their advantage. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score. Tigers 14. Ducks nothing.
After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Ducks take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Barrett. Incomplete.
Intended for number 43.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On the carry, it's Ferguson. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Working out of the gun, it's Barrett. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield, get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Oregon's punter out on the field as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fielding at the 20. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. 1st and 10, LSU. Off the play fake. Key. Over the middle, it's Holmes. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. A nice throw there. Coach O'Brien, when you look at his quarterback position, he's got 2 great options, but opting to go with a hot hand, leaving Tommy Matthews on the sideline to start this semifinal.
And throughout this season, they've had a little bit of what we would call the carousel approach at quarterback. But when they've made changes, Tommy Matthews has made the most of his time under center. But both of these quarterbacks are undefeated, and we know why. This defense has played so well throughout the season, and we know how loyal they are to their head coach because he was their former defensive coordinator. Now they've just got to figure out who's going to guide this team at quarterback and carry them the rest of the way.
So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Steps away to his left. And that is caught. It's It's an LSU touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And LSU adds on to their advantage. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term, they just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
First and 10.
The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
On second down now, it's Ferguson, and he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Loss of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 11.
To throw on 3rd down, Barrett. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And now the ball's out, fumbled near midfield. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. He's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got and took off, there was no catching.
And I know every team tells you to... hustle, no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Makes the score. Tigers.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From the 10. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession. They go play action here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Barrett. It's complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Oregon's punter out on the field as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at the 23. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. On 1st and 10. Key. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Well, he's going to swing this one out to his running back, and he'll be stopped right at midfield. 16 yards, a first down. This young quarterback does have a support system of former players and teammates. In fact, he heard from former Tigers like OBJ, Jarvis Landry, Leonard Fournette, Jamal Adams. And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. Great play there. 50 yards. And this offense continues to pour it on. What a game that he has had throwing the football now. 4 touchdown passes. This offense playing at a very high level. I'll tell you what, he's going to be filling up your social media timeline tonight. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it.
Onside kick recovered by the receiver.
Second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
On first down, Barrett to throw. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
To the sideline.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll run with Ferguson. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
On 3rd down, Barrett. Heavy rush, and down he goes. They went with the nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down, you bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Throwing on first down. Key. He's going to let one fly here for Avant. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Key. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Rolling to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. They've got his man. Complete.
Oh, boy, you ain't got no feet.
And he will take this in. Touchdown, LSU. Big play there. 94 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. Wow, I mean, you talk about a guy catching absolute fire. That is now 5 first-half touchdown passes.
Partner, we haven't even hit halftime yet. I think this performance that we've seen thus far, there should be no question that he should stand or center the entire game. I know, we're talking about Coach O'Brien here. He may want to make a change, but I don't see it in this case. I see him staying with the hot hand He's made the right decision before the game even started by handing him the ball. I think he'll let him play it out.
Barrett looks to throw on first. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Throwing on second and long. Barrett, that pressure gets to him again. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Out to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over them. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 37. A big play there just before halftime. 43 yards. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half of this semifinal matchup. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and the half will begin with a touchback. The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 now.
I did not know my microphone was off this whole entire time. That's crazy.
Here's Ferguson.
A good number. Just got one left more yards.
At the 44. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. The Ducks come up now, 1st and 10.
At the 44-yard line.
They'll hand it off to Ferguson.
I've been playing right now, so I'm probably doing.
47-yard line.
I give guys the yards.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. And he stopped immediately there. They're calling no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
This is Burgess. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game.
I've been playing with guys right there.
The punt team on now as this one's sent away.
I don't get no touchdown. I do get yards though.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points. And turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Off play action. Key steps away. Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side of the field.
Hey. Yeah, head top, my boy. Don't fight.
And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Inside the 20 before he's brought down. Nice pick up there at 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Running, it's Drake.
Hey. Good block.
And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. A 18-yard touchdown run. And this offense is running away with this one. When you talk about a battle being won in the trenches, that touchdown right there, a lot of credit to the offensive line. Yeah, when you...
What? Who are you smart?
Watch them surge across the front. They really created great space. for the runner to get in.
49. Ducks, nothing.
After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Oh, my.
The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
From the 31, Barrett.
Not really one, bro. You get tackled.
And on that one, the protection just broke down.
Must have man. No, but say what's up to my YouTube
in the
live.
running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing.
Yeah, I've been in school all day.
Then that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep it away from your downfield to the football.
And what a big-time play there. 51 yards.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Barrett. And a tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete.
We playing the game with
down.
drugs, bro.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
How is he playing?
Off the option.
Oh, the
He'll try and
quarterback trying
run
to
with
look
it.
at that. Come on, my dude. I'm trying to hit the quarterback. The quarterback with the baby pass, but he was really hit him through the fumble.
An excellent run.
Okay, now it's
22
right.
yards on the keeper, and also
We're not letting
first
him.
down.
I gotta take the gloves
Now
off.
here on EA Sports.
LSU
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And they go the wrong way on this one.
I think I need me a cup to take to school. I'd be thirsty.
That'll wind up going
Thank you. I need a cup to take to school. I'd be thirsty. And they be turning the water fountains off.
Operating from the gun. Barrett forced out to his left.
What?
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
From the gun, Barrett.
With the quarterback, my boy. Look at that.
That'll be caught. Touchdown, Oregon. Quintez Anderson there to make the grab. And his guys are able to get a score back. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
This LSU squad has been sensational. A championship game appearance squarely in their sights as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll roll him out right. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. I don't know what else to say at this point. Just an unbelievable performance. 6 touchdown passes. And you think about this guy, as we said, rotated in and out of the lineup all season. But right now, he looks as if he's had a zillion starts out there. He has been on point all game long. after the touchdown. The LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
at the 35-yard line.
Throwing again on second down.
And there's a penalty. Yeah, I told you.
It's going the other way. He's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown.
Okay, I'm going to do the same guy. They're going to do what's in the passer. DK, what's in the passer? It's on them. I'm going to decline. Take the shit down.
And it is a touchdown.
They still had the option. But let's face it, there's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
LSU Tigers 63, Ducks 7.
The kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
I like when he gets humble.
Fielded in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Oregon offense on the field ready for their next possession. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun. There. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Complete to Myers, the tight end. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
A nice return that time of about 14 yards. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to let it. And this is caught at the 20. Off the field. And he will take this Mason Thibodeau, 59 yards. And this offense continues to pour it on. Well, folks, this is just getting ridiculous now. 7 touchdown passes. He is no doubt making up for lost time, putting an entire year of stats essentially into one football game. And by the way, those 7 touchdown passes, a college football playoff record. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory
under pressure and down he goes.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Barrett under pressure again, and down he goes again.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
could have had to pick that
This
one.
pass is going to wind up incomplete.
From the contest.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like in the post-game press conference,
We're gonna try
this
it.
team's
Okay,
going to
we're
have a
gonna
lot of
try it.
questions
To
and
the
definitely
first.
not a lot of answers.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And he fields it. Now they try to let but it doesn't
That's
work. It's a
not-
loose ball.
I quick on the road.
He's trying to do there, trying to make a play, getting the ball to your teammate on the punt return, but we see the risk involved. It played out right there.
No doubt about it. Risk versus reward. And you know that's drawn up really well on the grease board, right? And then you execute it and work on it in practice. But you know going into a game, heightened emotions, heightened sensitivities during the game, everything has to go perfectly for that play to be executed.
Incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Intended for number 16. Incomplete.
An
Okay,
incomplete
so
pass
back
on
on
that
the
last
bench,
play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing here, Barrett. And it is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Intended for number 19.
Why you going for it? This is the first time you want to go for it and outwhip the ball. It's like, bro.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
I should have done it. Let me take it home.
Back across midfield at the 45. And for the junior quarterback, his first start, his first win, and it's a big one.
Oh my.
You alright?
I'll be fine.
How was you last week? I know exactly what you're going through.
You didn't have to sit through this championship game, though.
No, but I did sit out our first state title game. That wasn't easy to do.
For all I know, this could be my only shot at it.
Then I guess we'll just have to do this all over again next season, huh?
Good luck out there tonight.
Thanks.
Who rained on your parade, Little Miss Sunshine?
I am not in the mood for this right now.
It's because you're not playing, I take it.
Like I haven't had a bad enough day already. Now I have to deal with you.
I know you're upset. But that dude Tommy's your brother. And brothers should always have each other's backs. Now wipe that sourpuss look off your face. It's game time.
We crown a champion tonight here at Levine Stadium in Santa Clara for the College Football Playoff National Championship game. It's the LSU Tigers and the Clemson Tigers.
You okay, son?
Yeah, Coach, I just...
Tommy. You all right, Tommy? We need some help over here. Hurry.
You got my back, right?
Of course. Always.
Then go out there and finish this thing.
I know. He got a bad heart.
One shot. That's all any of us ever really gets. Waited my whole life for one shot at being a head coach. And here I am. This is your one shot to go out there and show the world who you are. Are you the guy who's going to lead this team to victory? Or are you going to be remembered as the guy who got caught up in the moment and let it all slip away? I know you're worried about Tommy. Sure, we all are. But this is your one moment. Now get after it, son. Get some.
The pressure perhaps getting to this young quarterback as LSU trails at the break.
Are we? What
though?
the?
National championship game and what has been a tough defensive
no,
battle.
We're not going down like this.
Second half kickoff. Worth noting that Tommy
we're not going down like this. I'm telling you, we're not going down like this.
His team
in the third, bro, no, bro, no. I don't know what the Matthews thought he was doing out here, but no.
The defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. From the gun, Cooper. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Oh, he get blindsided right there.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
And now much running down to the 32. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here's Cooper on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go.
They go for
initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
A 49-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the lead will increase to 6 now. It's 9-3. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
The Bengal Tiger offense.
These y'all just not kids. I'm not grasping what happened
on 1st down. Key being chased out.
Fresh like a motherfucker.
He's going to let one fly here for Avant. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Key. He's going to let it go again. And that will be in.
These folks that bro. Defense is not playing. I bet.
It'll be 3rd down. So
I got
incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Key.
Spin move. Touchdown. Give me that. Come on. Bro.
Where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Go for it. Go for it. Go for it.
Just short for 4th down.
Go for it.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a 1st down.
Not sure I agree with the decision to go for it, but I definitely agree with his decision to run it. He picked up that big 1st down. I think he let his head coach off the hook.
He gone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. A big play there. 54 yards. And his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead. After the departure of Tommy Matthews at the half, the offense able to regroup and put the football in the end zone.
Yeah, that's something they couldn't accomplish in the first 2 quarters of this game. So finally, finding their way downfield. I think Coach Red O'Brien, he hadn't shown a preference for either quarterback. But this kid who's out there right now, one thing we know about him, he's a fighter.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I was just going to say that, Charles. He's a fighter, and he does have plenty of upside. We know that he can lead. You and I sitting with him this week. Didn't you just see a guy who could step into any locker room and control the presence of his teammates?
I just remember when we left that room, you said 2 things to me. I think this kid's going to be poised under pressure, and to me, he's a natural leader, and I concur with both of those statements.
Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
They'll keep it on the ground. Jewell. Yeah, he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Brought down.
Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
Now Cooper throwing on 3rd and long. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26.
Everybody is turning for them. What is it? These got to be the oddball.
They'll try and run for him.
No.
And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. He needed 2. He barely got back to the line of scrimmage. And as a result, possession switches hands.
Another championship game, but damn.
Rolling to his
left. Stop.
Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side.
Stop trying to.
Incomplete. Turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
No, because I saw square right there, and then just try
to throw again. Key on the move to his left. He's going to let one fly here for Avant. And that's going to be
bro, where's your
good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks...
Throw it! I'm over here clicking for Bill Ivy, and it didn't even throw.
So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well in the second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they have made that adjustment that we always talk about.
It's caught at the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 3rd quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Key dancing to his left. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And down to the 7-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So 1st and goal. 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And LSU adds on to their advantage. Well, since he's coming to the game at quarterback, 2 trips into the end zone, and this offense starting to look remarkably relaxed.
I love that description because it's evident to me, and it's evident to everyone watching, and now everyone's getting the memo. He's not a backup. He's played just as much as Matthews has this season.
Yeah, that's the thing, Charles. There's the old adage of if you have 2 quarterbacks, you have none. Well, I think they're taking that script and throwing it right out the window because they're saying we've got 2 quarterbacks and we like them both.
I love the way you just said that. Not in this case does the old adage hold up. I think we've got a new one. They've got 2 good quarterbacks, and the offense should respond no matter who's on the field.
Exactly.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Who is this?
Cooper now.
Thank you.
First down. He finds some open field here.
The greatest show on earth, baby.
There he goes left side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Remember, Charles, with Tommy Matthews under center, they weren't able to get the ball into the end zone. They had a single field goal, but he exits the game at half, and this offense since then, they've been on fire. That's the 3rd touchdown in this second half.
Yeah, I'm sorry I jumped in there on you there, partner, but you're exactly right. I was thinking the same thing you were. On the 3rd touchdown this second half, he's taking his offense and squarely put it on his back, and he is actually carrying them, and would they believe, to the national championship podium.
Well, time will tell if they will be on that podium and hoisting that trophy. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
I mean, I have to go for the challenge against
the Clemson Tiger offense have to specify that. They're set for their next. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. That catch good for only a couple. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why
pressure comes and down he goes. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double teamed and sometimes triple teamed.
They're going to go for it.
Working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground.
They're going for it.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. On 4th down, Cooper into a double team, and it's intercepted.
He got double team. He bounced it.
They had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one. That hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff position? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Clemson Tiger offense have to specify that. They're set for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and if finally we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and this is picked up by the defense. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. You talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
Point after, up and good. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
First and 10 at their own 30.
The Clemson Tiger offense have to specify that. They're set for their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear pressure coming, and they got him once again.
So the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Only 3 yards on the pickup. They'll be left. Staring at a 3rd and 14. They'll keep it on the ground. Jewell, and he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. He finds an open man, Simpson. And he's going to get the 1st down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense.
Too easy.
And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown.
Rory Hebert.
2nd time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. A fairly short kick from the 14. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Clemson Tiger offense have to specify that. They're set for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride.
And he's going to go down again.
Well, these guys want to do something positive as this game approaches its end, but after giving up back-to-back sacks, it's really been more indicative of how the game has gone for them.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Out to his left. And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. as his guys continue to pour it on. They changed quarterbacks at half and did not miss a beat. Here they are, your national champions. And celebration time on that sideline. It took a change at quarterback as thoughts will turn to the condition of Tommy Matthews. But for now, jubilation as they are the national champions.
Well, Tommy's injury certainly was a setback. But the bond that these two kids had is really strong. And although only one of the Heartbreak Kids was out there the second half, Tommy's spirit was with him, and I believe.
You hear from Mr. Matthews?
The hoodie gave it away.
He's stable. But we're only allowing family to go back right now.
That's great, because he's my brother.
I'm proud of what he's accomplished this season.
I think there's only one individual on everyone's mind tonight. This one's for my brother, Tommy Matthews.
You think that's something? You should see it in person.
Oh, man. That's so cool. Thanks so much for coming and bringing this.
You kidding me? I wouldn't miss this for anything. Coach and the guys did their best. They waited as long as they could, but no one knew when you might wake up, so they had to catch their flights back. I told Coach I wasn't about to split up the Heartbreak Kid, so I stayed behind, make sure you were all right.
Thanks, man. I'm just glad you're here.
But hey, they did leave you the trophy. They wanted to make sure you had it when you woke up. How you feeling, buddy?
Like a sack of crap.
It's funny, because that's exactly what I was going to say you look like.
Hey, man. Promise me one thing.
Anything.
That you'll come back next year and we can win the championship together.
Next year? You know I will, brother. Together.
Doc said I shouldn't overdo it.
Did she say what caused all this?
Yeah. Something about the stress from my filthy roommate leaving his dishes lying around the apartment. She said if it weren't for that, I'd be the pinnacle of health.
Please.
Hey, seriously. You gotta start cleaning up after yourself. It's ridiculous.
Really? Right now? Yeah. Is that him? He's an hour early. Coach?
Don't look too disappointed.
No, I was just suspecting Tommy. Come in. Care for a cupcake?
No, thanks.
So, you here for the party?
No, give me a minute.
Okay, Coach.
Actually, I'm here to talk to you about next season.
Yeah, sure, talk away.
It was something you said at the start of the season earlier. It really stuck with me. It's
something good, I hope.
Well, it was something you said about treat your men like your beloved sons, and I'll follow you into the deepest valley. And that really got me. It got me thinking about the way I treat you boys, and I wasn't being fair to you, and Tommy for that matter, or the team.
Wow, Coach, I really appreciate that.
All that being said, I wanted to go into the off-season with everyone on the same page. I figured the best way that we could Do that would be to announce a starter. Tommy's gonna be our starter.
But how could you possibly make that decision after the title game? Is Tommy even gonna be able to play?
Yeah, I spoke with his doctor. Valve replacement surgery was great. He's gonna be right as rain.
Just don't understand.
I know this is hard for you. It's hard for you to process, and I hope you believe me when I say that I take no joy in making this decision. But I stand.
Hold up. I know. I heard it.
Firmly behind it, because frankly, Tommy's a better fit for the offense.
You say that, but you almost lost the championship game because of him. But okay.
Well, what does this mean for me?
Well, it means that you are at a monumental crossroads in your life, and you've got two choices. You can enter the draft. Based on what you did last year, I'd say you'd be lucky to get picked in the 3rd round. But realistically, you're looking at a late round selection, if at all.
Jeez, don't sugarcoat it for me.
Well, I'm trying to be open and honest with you from this moment forward. I'm giving it to you as I would my own beloved son.
And my other choice?
Well, the way I see it, you got too much raw athleticism to waste sitting on the bench. Talent is a true gift. And it's one that I'm going to give you the opportunity to show it to the world.
And how's that?
You get to pick a new position on offense and get your Heartbreak Kids thing going back again.
Heartbreak Kids. Well, Tommy's already tried recruiting me to come back so we can win the title together.
Does that mean you're in?
Plus, he did switch positions once, and you see how well that worked out for him. I guess I can try it too.
The Heartbreak Kids are back, baby.
Was he eavesdropping?
Always.
I'm not sure what's more strange, that interaction or the general cleanliness of this apartment.
Cupcake?
Cupcake? A glass. Like, come on, yo. Cupcake?
It wasn't an easy decision at the time, but I don't regret it for a second. Of course, everyone's first thought was, where am I going to play? It felt good, telling everyone I was sticking around and Tommy and I were going to play together. The next question was, did it actually work out?
Fuck no.
Pretty drastic turn of events for Coach O'Brien's program. I mean, the defensive pantry has been pretty much left dry with most of that elite unit having bolted for the NFL. But today, Coach O'Brien revealed a new strategy, and I think it's kind of brilliant. Get both Heartbreak Kids on the field at the same time. I mean, it's really a brilliant move. Here's the deal. You got to get all of your talented players on the field at once, certainly if they're going to rely on the offense for a change to be the strength of this team if they're planning on making another run at it.
Let's see. I just can't believe he trusted him. He was better at wide receiver than quarterback. But let's see how it goes.
All right, then, show me what you got. Let's go.
Yes.
Not bad. We may have something here.
Oh, remember I thought they were gonna actually thought they weren't gonna let me play as the quarterback. I guess okay. I thought the computer was gonna play as the quarterback, and I'd just be right receiving just going out. But if I get to be him, if I be him, and that whole offense, they be good.
Gotta say, I was surprised with the way you guys played that season, and especially considering you switched positions. Plus, Coach O'Brien really came into his own, leading you guys to the verge of the playoff.
Well,
we need to talk. So I was just charging your babe, right? But guess what? When I take it out.
Well, no doubt the best college game this Saturday is here in Miami Gardens, Florida. The place, Hard Rock Stadium, as two of the top 5 teams in the nation will face off. It's the LSU Tigers and the Miami Hurricanes. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
I'm
they'll start
20
this
or
drive
23. You
just
get to
across
pick.
the 30.
You can
Pretty
do
nice
something
work
crazy
on
that
the
one position.
return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Just in case.
Matthews to throw. Forced out to his left. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 15. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? just went ahead and went for
Not
it.
gonna score.
Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
47-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
to throw again on second down. Daniel, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. Back to throw, Daniel. He goes left side and he has time. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
She throw it high. That's what I'm doing.
Conversion with a strong gain of 14.
Right.
The Hurricanes now
Keep
first and
throwing
10.
it.
They run the counter. It's Woods. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Daniel. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, the 2 defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The line.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
That's good for 28 yards. Now Matthews. Being chased down left. Looking deep for Bennett. That is knocked away and incomplete.
Y'all playing.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
And
that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
To throw on third down. Matthews. Throw left side complete. It's Drake. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
Well, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. On 4th down, Matthews. And they will not be able to
I look running back, so
pass play doesn't work out.
Try to run
As a result, possession switches hands. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter, under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center.
Third down and 14.
3rd and long, it's Daniel. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
at their own 32-yard line.
Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. They come up here now, first down. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Intended for his wideout.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
No way.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
From the gun, here's Daniel. He'll find Henderson there. It's complete. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. The Miami punter out on the field as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the humid Florida sky. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Tigers 7, Hurricanes nothing.
On 1st and 10, Matthews escaping the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he will take this in. Touchdown LSU. A big play there. 82 yards. And LSU adds on to their advantage. The Heartbreak Kid connection, one finding the other, and they really make it look easy out there.
Oh, it's a special chemistry that they have, isn't it? And look, we go all the way back to their time in high school. Positions may have changed, roles may have changed, but what doesn't change, their friendship, their connection, and understanding where each is going to be on the field, no matter what the situation.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone, and this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Back out there for their next offensive drive. The Hurricanes get set. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit. 14-0 to score as they regroup with 1st and 10. Space to maneuver at the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. So one play and they're already just shy of midfield.
At the 48-yard line.
Back to the ground, this time Langford. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Wait, I gotta see that. You see that. But did he push him a jump? Oh, I need.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Out of the gun, Daniel. Right side catch, Gilmore. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And gain on 3rd down, good for 28. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Daniel. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A 24.
Looks like they mean dead died now. I want to call it a skull. Where did he go? My man. How is this a idiot? I don't know nothing about football, but I don't know how he scored. Wait, right here. Is this how he scored? Wait. My man disappeared. Hold up. There we go. Zoom out. Hey, zoom out. Boom. I think I think that's how he scored.
Touchdown.
Yeah, I can't challenge it in that either.
And his guys have made this a one-score game now. An extra point forthcoming. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score. LSU Tigers 14, Hurricanes 7.
So following the touchdown, here's the Miami kick team to send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line.
No, sir.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that...
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. So much chemistry between those two, making the connection with a former quarterback. And, boy, he does make a great target for Tommy Matthews' arm strength out wide, doesn't he?
He certainly does, and you have to think to yourself, simpatico. These guys have known each other for so long, and while roles are reversed now, Matthews is the quarterback, not the receiver, it still works. They're still thinking with one brain, one mind. How about the way that they are hooking up for big plays like the one we just saw there?
And really setting egos aside to go from the quarterback to the wide. And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And LSU adds on to their advantage. Second effort there, he was determined to find pay dirt, and he did.
I think that's a great example of what coaches talk about, a back that runs behind his pads, and he uses pads to get him into the end zone.
Extra point attempt here still to come. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score. Tigers 21, Hurricanes 7.
After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the pass.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. They'll run on first down. It's 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
44-yard line.
Complete to Gilmore over the middle. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. And they rattle off a big one. And even 40 yards.
Goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's Daniel. Eluding the pressure.
I thought he fumbled.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
They'll come out in the pistol. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Daniel, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Daniel, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. From 4 yards out. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment and you have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Takes over first and
the Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. On second down, here's the option. From behind, and he's going to be driven down. Now a second timeout called for by come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. Throwing on third and long. Matthews dancing to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Tigers 21, Hurricanes 14.
I forgot we got lost. Should just go instead of playing. I think let's leave.